So, Mel, I think that as of right now, there is a debate. If the Titans are going to pick a non-quarterback, do you go with Travis Hunter or do you go with Abdul Carter? We're not going to do that debate for this moment, Mel, but tell us why they might be inclined to take that Penn State standout edge.
Well, closing out games. You talk about the flipping at the first half. You say, into the first half, we get the ball. We got the ball in the last couple of minutes, right? We're going to get the ball to start the second half, and we're going to get the ball at the end of the game. Who's going to close that out and prevent scores, preventing field goals from happening? It's Abdul Carter off the edge. You saw it this year. He, in 1 year, did more than he did in 2 years in terms of sacks and tackles for loss field. So this guy has a motor. He closes like a cat, which is impressive. He's consistent. He played the run as well. You talk about edges and sealing edges. He can do that, and he can just flat out get after the quarterback. He has that knack. He's my second highest rated player, right there with Travis Hunter. Has been all year, just right up there at the top. And to put the numbers and know that he's the guy. And tonight, Dennis Sutton on the other side certainly helped. Penn State had a really good front seven, but this guy was the difference maker all year for the Nittany Lions.
Yeah, Mason Graham, you see there on your screen right now, Mal. I think there are three true blue, top of the heat prospects at the very beginning of my big board. Mason Graham from Michigan right there. And then, Mel, right back to you. Micah Williams from Georgia. If you told me he was an NBA small forward, I would believe it.
Yeah, I think the LTP, he looks the part. The production was okay. I want to see more of a repertoire of pass rush moves, take advantage of that tremendous physical and athletic ability in the NFL, put it together and get that 8 to 12 sacks. That's the number we talk about, 8 to 12 sacks. He needs to be there. He has the talent to do it. We thought he could be the number one pick in the draft. He won't be, but he still has a chance to go in the top 10 based on potential.
Now, let's just take a break here to kind of assess where this class as a whole of pass rusher sort of stacks up. But I think maybe the question that people are asking at the very top of the board for Abdul Carter, who, again, I think you could nitpick him or Travis Hunter as player one overall. Again, a debate we'll have at a different time. But if you're going to take a pass rusher with the very first pick in the draft, people need to know that you're getting the equivalent of like a Bosa brother. Remember, Chase Young famously went extremely high in the draft. What pedigree of player does Abdul Carter fit into? Because last year, we didn't see a pass rusher. Heck, we didn't see a defensive player go off the board until 14th overall. Is Abdul Carter the kind of guy that in different classes would be in the consideration for the very best player?
Yeah, I think he would be right up there, certainly. And I still think the quarterback we have to see by late April. Hey, teams may want to move up. You could move down. We'll see. And Travis Hunter, we talked about, we'll get to him in a minute. But the bottom line is for Carter to be like Micah Parsons and resemble Micah Parsons. You see the number 11.